Great Day, Scott and Mary. Bilge pump, right? This is actually a multi-year project. I tried to design my own, but I bought this guy. Pretty cool. So I'm gonna set this guy up on some wood. It calls for you to actually drill this into a piece of plywood so it sits flat. But I'm gonna actually cut a hole in the plywood for this to sit in so it sits lower so it can get more water out. So that should be super cool. This guy right here. But before we can put this in the boat, we have to take it to the art show to show it what life is like.
You into your house earlier this winter. This way we have stability and we have a lower pickup, because this is the water you wouldn't be able to pick up. So the lower this sits, the better, and it's still stable. This is my 10 gauge. I wired up the trim pump with 12 gauge and 16 gauge. And the guy who designed these latches, he should be fired. That guy. This is the splash well I built up and framed out because I wanted to be able to jump off here and the waves don't come up the back of the boat. So you have a little channel for all the cables and stuff. But this trim pump powers a cylinder on the motor, and do not use 12 or 16 gauge cable to run from here to the batteries in the front. The wire gets hot. So we're gonna get rid of that dumb idea and just tap the power for this guy off of the heavy 6 gauge cable I've run into the motor. Yeah, 6 gauge, I'm not crazy. Because with some 10 gauge, because 10 gauge can do it, so. And then off of the trim pump right here, you have positive and negative. We can put the bilge down there and just sneak off of it. And then I won't have to have the stereo here that cuts out every time you fire the trim pump because the voltage drop is so high. Also, I set up the stereo with speakers. Speakers aren't that bad. Looks about right. If you ever have a big wire and no wire stripper, this is a trick my first boss showed me. Cutter, you bend the wire, you cut, See? Bend it back. This is really the right way to strip wires that are big. I just lost my strippers. Boom. Didn't even need pliers. My old boss also told me you should never pigtail wires together inside a crimp. So don't ever do that unless you're out of crimps and you don't have enough. So normally you have a pretty high quality crimper to pound these in, which you should do it the right way. But if you don't have a high quality crimper, there's another way you can do it. Just be careful not to hit the neck here or you'll break the wire, but here is fair game. There's not great, but sometimes you flip the color and you look real funny. Definitely not my prettiest lugs. I was too busy trying to get good shots and I burned up that one a little, but not bad either. Let's see if you'll fit in. This is a 85 Mercury 150 Mariner ground, 12 volts positive. This comes from the bow. We're just going to be stacking them up here. Not ideal, but just a bilge pump. So put this guy back on. Moment of truth. Are we successful? Listen for the whine. Ah, the Bilge. Can't wait to see that work in action. That's what I call bilge pump success. Keep bilging.